12. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APGJamie, and today we're going to cut one of them there self-healing mats in two so I can use it on my big shot to save me money on the clear cutting plates. Now here's what I've heard. Someone said they cut theirs with the Holtz little scissors. I don't have them. I'm not going to cut them with the scissors because, you know, I got poorly hands sometimes, y'all. And I'm just taking my actual cutting plate there and I'm going to measure it on the back of my self-healing cutting mat, which is approximately 20, 30 years old, y'all. It's per old. It's done its time. Now it gets to be divided. So anyway, I made my mark. I'm going to start off with scissors. These are crap scissors. I kid you not. They're really junky, old, crappy scissors, and I'm using both hands, and it's cutting. It's not easy. It is not easy, but it's cutting. Okay? One lady said her husband cut it for her. That was all she said. Another lady said her husband cut hers on the bandsaw. I don't have a bandsaw. I do have a jigsaw and one of them chop saws, but I wasn't getting out either one of them because I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. And I had these 10 snips. You know, they're for cutting 10. And I had those, so I thought, well, let's try them. And they worked pretty good. Now, this is in real time. And essentially, it takes like 3 minutes to cut it. Okay? And I'm getting that in there. And I'm pushing it down on the one handle on the table, and then I'm using my two hands to push the other one. Like I said, and I got poorly hands, okay? But if y'all got a bandsaw, that'd probably be the way to go. A jigsaw probably would have worked just fine too, but nope, just didn't get it out. So, and this is probably the only time I'm ever going to cut one of these, probably, okay? So, and yes, I have a replacement. My friend got it. Thanks, Alice. And so any hoots, that's what I'm doing, still cutting. As you can see, we're like 2.5 minutes now. And really, it's probably not less than 3 minutes because the first, 30, 40 seconds there, I was just showing you my tools and junk. And we're almost done. And almost done. Wait for it. Wait for it, y'all. Bam, there it is, cut in half, 10 snips. Ta-da. Now there's some sort of rivelly edges, which could have been better if I had more hand control. So I'm just taking a craft knife there and slivering off some of those pokey outy edges. The edge is slightly sharp, but I wouldn't say it was overly sharp. And yeah, see, it's essentially the perfect size. How lucky did I get? Just saying. So that one's, when I flipped the side over and started cutting from the other direction, I left a big hangnail there. It's not cutting so good with craft knife, so that just goes to show you. I don't think you can cut it with a craft knife. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. That's probably Alice checking to make sure I'm going to class today. Anywho, there's my sanding block, from the hardware store, and I'm just sanding the edge down just to, get rid of a little of that sharpness and a little bit of that hangnail going on. This part is sped up to 1.75 its original speed, which is not quite twice as fast as it really happened. So, and this whole video is like just not quite even 9 minutes, y'all. So, anywho, I'm happy with this. I can't tell you to do it because you're going to have to figure out how you're going to do your sandwich, when you use your die cutter, y'all. Watch out, that's sharp. Put it away, Barb Owen. Oh, shout outs. Anywho, just sanding the other side. See, now I got two. I have two of them for the price of a $30 self-healing cutting mat. And you can use either side, the gridded side or the not gridded side. They're both the same, self-healing, y'all. So I'm just about finished sanding that up. And then we're going to go over to the die cutting machine, aka my big shot. Look at that. Yeah, works for me. So there's our big shot, and I'll let that take over. Okay, so This is what we're going to be trying to take care of, is the situation on these plastic plates that become totally distorted. And this one, as you can see, is even cracked. Can you see? Let me come over here and see if you can see. Can you see? Can you see? See? Yeah, you can see. Anywho, that's why we have done our cut the self-healing cutting mat in half. Now, my typical sandwich is I keep one plastic cutting mat on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to set that aside. Here's my platform. Yes, I'm missing the other little things. I've dropped it and they've broken off. They are here somewhere. I just don't really pull them out. This is a thin aluminum piece of metal. Okay. I use as a shim. This is a heavier piece of metal. This is a piece of metal. That's aluminum. And as you can see, it's thicker. We're going to use our top plate that I've already used, you know, as a cutting plate. Sandwich those on there. Oh, I need some dies. Okay, so I've got some Tim Holtz word dies. These are Adventure thinlits. I've already done a couple of tests, and I know I need at least 2 pieces of cardstock, or you can just take one sheet and fold it in half. And I'm going to slide that underneath my metal plates here. I've got my thinlits here with the cutting edge facing up. Going to put on the piece of cardstock. I'm going to put on my self-healing mat that we've now cut in half. We're going to put on our top plate and roll it through. Pretty good resistance there, which is a good thing. Okay, let's see what we got. This is putting a lot of static on there. So, and that mat that we cut in half, y'all, cut in half, is probably 30 years old. I originally got it and was using it when I was making quilts and such. So, pokey tool. I won't bore you with poking out all these words, but there's journey. Beautiful. Explore. Destination. Fast photo montage. Because it's short video, y'all. Disclaimer screen. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all.